welcome back to Read to Win. My name is Donnell Winya, and I hope you're getting lots of information about how to help your kindergartner or first grader or pre-K learn to read. So let's just quickly review what we've done so far. So far we've talked about the alphabetic principle and teaching your kiddo about the alphabet, that it's in an order. So again, we have our alphabet strip. Touch and say with your child each letter in the alphabet. Then get 3D letters, dump them out, and have them name and place the letters underneath the alphabet strip. Then you can ask, there's two different kinds of letters in our alphabet. What two kinds of letters have we talked about? We haven't talked much about consonants, so you're probably going to have to give that to them. But we have talked about vowels, so you can have them pull their vowels down. What are the vowels? Let's review. So the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Then you can do the song, the A, E, I, O, U song in the previous two episodes. A says A, E says E, I says I, O says A, U says Okay? Keeping that fresh in their mind, I would say to start out with that. Also, how many letters are in our alphabet? Hoping that they are starting to pick up on that and just be able to tell you quickly that there are 26 letters in the alphabet. Okay, then our last episode we talked about phonemic awareness and phonics. Phonemic awareness is hearing the individual sounds or phonemes in words. So in a word like cat, it has 3 phonemes or sounds. K, at, okay? So we talked about tapping that out in our last episode. You can make the sounds in cat. You do it first, you do it with your child, then you have them do it. So they're practicing. K, at, cat. Okay, I recommend getting that multi-sensory piece in there. You're hearing it, they're saying it, they're tapping it out and moving their body so that they can hear distinct individual sounds. Then at school I have these laminated, but these I had to print from home. You can find these online. I got these at teacherspayteachers.com, which you can sign up even if you're not a teacher. But you could also make these on your own. So it's just a picture that has 3 sounds or 3 phonemes in it, and then 3 dots beside it. So here we have the word rug. So I would say the word rug with me, rug. Then we're going to tap out the sounds in rug. G, rug. Notice I'm keeping those sounds short. You want to try to keep them short for them in the beginning so that they can hear 3 distinct sounds and they're not mushing together. There are some letters that are what we call continuants, like s, m, n, and those you have to make it very clear that you're going to cut them off kind of quickly. Letters like b, t, those sounds are more of a stop sound, so those are better sounds to use. So I would tap it out, g, rug, then we would do it together, g, rug, then your kiddo does it on their own. So there's a lot of these cards out there. Pay attention to what card you're giving your child. If you've been talking about the short sounds of the vowels, try to give them words that have short sounds of the vowels in them. Pig, rug, tub, net. Okay, all those words are reinforcing this short vowel sound. That's the a, I, and sounds. We want to keep that being reinforced. Don't give them a word like rake or ache, because that has that long vowel sound. I would avoid that for a while until they start to grasp the concept that, oh, vowels can make more than one sound, short sounds and long sounds, which we will talk about in another activity. One more way that you can continue this phonemic awareness skill of hearing the sounds or phonemes in words is what's called L-Conan boxes. They're very popular. You can make a worksheet or make it on a whiteboard and draw this thing out, or sometimes you can find them online. These just have a shape at the top, a line in the middle, and then a line with an arrow at the bottom. You start, obviously, where the dot is, because we want our kids learning to read from left to right. So we want to reinforce that. And this is what an L-Conan box looks like. Get some tiles. You can use tiles. You can use M&Ms. You can use paper clips. You can use anything that you can find that are just small, that don't have letters attached to them. So we're just going to continue on with this 3 phoneme words. So again, I'm going to give you a word and I want you to show me the sounds in the word. I'm going to do it, then we'll do it together, and then you do some on your own. So my word is pig. They say pig. You can even tap it out to begin with. Let's tap out pig. P-I-G, pig. Okay, watch me. I'm going to show you the sounds in pig. P-I-G, pig. Then they run their finger underneath it to read it. From left to right, reinforcing that left to right directional thing. Okay, so here's my word pig. I'm going to wash off my tiles, wash off those sounds. Once I come above the line, those tiles get washed off and they don't have any more sound. So then have your child do it. Okay, you model for them a few times or even do it together, and then have them do some on their own. You can use the same words that you did here. I would recommend that you would find a list of words because sometimes that's the hardest part. Also, if you've done 3 sound words for a long time, trying to move to a 2 sound word, they're going to need a lot of direction in that. So you might be like it. My word is it. Let's tap out it. It's going to look different because it only has 2 sounds. You can tell them that. It. So I'm going to pull down it. It. Okay? Again, sticking with those short vowel sounds. So 2, 3, and 4 phoneme words. Where do you get them? I recommend you definitely have them on a list of paper beside you before you go into this, because you will be trying to make the sounds in your head and counting, and it just slows down your lesson. You can go to maketaketeach.com. They have 2, 3, and 4 phoneme sheet of paper that just has them listed right on there for you. Another really great website that I would like to recommend is called thisreadingmama.com, and she has a ton of really great resources for you to use. So again, this is phonemic awareness. This is underneath here. It's hearing the sounds and words. Now there's an overarching, more complex umbrella term called phonological awareness, and that is being able to hear the sounds in not only words, individual words, but it's being able to hear a syllable in a word, and it's being able to hear a word in a sentence. So it's all kind of chunking and breaking down whatever language is being delivered. So if a whole sentence is being delivered, like dogs bark, sometimes you might want to try to clap out dogs bark. That's a word and a word. We're breaking down that sentence. That is part of phonological awareness, just breaking down things into smaller parts. If you're breaking it down into syllables, you can do that by showing your child a syllable is when your jaw drops. And the reason that our jaw drops is because we say a vowel. So watch me say those short sounds of the vowels again. A, I, A. Your jaw drops when you say one of those short vowel sounds. Same with when you say the long vowel sounds. A, E, I, O, U. Your jaw drops. So every syllable has a vowel sound in it. Therefore, your jaw is going to drop for every syllable. So you can start breaking down with your older kiddo syllables, breaking words down into syllables. So I'm going to say a word like garden. Let's clap out the syllables and use the word syllables in garden. 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 How many syllables are in garden? 2. Okay? This is different from phonemes. Be sure to keep it kind of in a separate lesson. Okay? So, phonological awareness is just breaking all kinds of things, sentences, words, into syllables, and words into individual phonemes. Phonemic awareness is just simply breaking down the words into their individual isolated phoneme or sound. Okay? So I recommend adding this to your lesson plan, doing that with them, and continuing to tap it out. And next time we will do some more fun stuff. Hope that wasn't too boring. So here is a joke to make it a little more exciting. What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowman? See if you can figure it out. I'm sure you can. It's one of those jokes that you can figure out, and kids love jokes. And sometimes I like to leave them hanging so they're forced to think about it. So, vampire with a snowman. Leave it in the comments. If you have other questions or specific things that you want to see, please leave those in the comments too. And we'll see you next time.